Good morning, guys. Good morning. How are we all? Happy Friday. Stream looks good. I think audio's cool. Sound. How are we? Friday. Yoo-hoo. Do a bit of a breakdown on gold. I think, I think these highs are going to be very nice today. Again, similar play, I guess, to what we've been doing all week. Daily's just open, push down. So if you fill this wick here, that's what, 130 tick range. Yeah. I think any dips lower, I think you're eventually going to probably look to do that. So that's pretty much the extent of my analysis today. In terms of where we can come lower, that was obviously a liquidity level. Let's do what we normally do. Mark out, obviously, your daily highs. Could we come down to these daily lows? Not sure, maybe. Be a pretty big drop if we did. 4 hourly, we do have lows here. Could even spike down to those lows and push. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Is the stream's okay? Looks alright on my end. Audio's fine. All sweet, awesome. Awesome. Got the day off due to rain. How good. That is bloody awesome. That's fantastic news to start your Friday off. Ben, morning, mate. PN, good morning, mate. How are you? I reset the modem, so hopefully we don't get any or too much lagging today. But yeah, I think, gold dip down a little bit lower through here, and then maybe even something like that. 4 hour low, take the 4 hour low, come up, retest, and then look to, potentially buy up into all of this, which could be nice. We drew an insane, this arrow I drew that last stream ended up playing out like to the T, which was crazy. But yeah, any spike out of those lows, start closing back above, you could see gold going higher. I wish there was house music that wasn't copyright, because some of this non-copyright music is very average. Yeah, we do need some Friday bangers. So annoying because I've got some tracks I absolutely love listening to, but it's too much for a Friday, this music. Public holiday in Melbourne. Let's go. Yeah, I'm so jealous you guys have a bloody public holiday for the grand final, which is crazy considering there's no Melbourne teams in it, that's mental. Liquid DMB. I wish there was a way you could play a YouTube mix. Oh, what bug's that? Actually, I wonder if there's a SoundCloud mix. Apparently, at the boarding gates of Brisbane Airport, they had like all the Lions gear lined up on the sides. How's everyone's weeks been? Actually, I should have my bloody glasses on. Long, devastating. Oh, it's not good. Long but nearly over. Yeah, cracker, ready to be beer o'clock. What I sent in the Discord this morning, I punched into Chat GPT a little toast to Friday in cold beers. I'll put it up here. There you go. Here's to the trades, the wins and the grind. We're in it for the cash and the good times combined. May the pints stay cold and the profits come through. We're making money. That's just what we do. As I drink a coffee. Good week, thanks to Asia. Digging out a drawdown on one of my fundeds. Doesn't sound good. Just stick to it. Stick at it. Stick to the plan. Not meant to inhale it. I mean, you know what? You could even see something like this. Down into there. 20 ticks. That would make sense. Where are we at? 10:40. This new 15 is about to close. Morning, Brad. Morning, mate. Good to have you back on stream. Down into that 4-hour liquidity could play. Yeah. Happens, Jordan. I've definitely had that before, especially on funded accounts. You go on a little bit of tilt and yeah. That could be, that could be an intraday. Again, with this, you've got a clear liquidity grab to risk off. So even if you did take that trade and it didn't work out, well, was it still valid? Yeah, I think so. Clear 4-hour lows to target. You haven't been able to hold this support. Grabbed, you look like you're closing. If this 15 closes, again, even if that pumped up and lost and you took that trade, still, I don't know, I'd still consider it to be a good trade. Because you're risking off a liquidity grab and you've got clear lows to target. So I got that fresh 50k funded account too, which I haven't. I think I might wait till next week to start trading that. Every time I've got a funded account in the middle of the week, not every time, but quite a few times I've got a funded account in the middle of the week and I've tried to trade it on like Thursday and Friday. I've always ended up in like a little bit of drawdown. I don't know why. So I think I'm just going to wait till a fresh week for that. But we will try them out. Yeah, that's what I figured. And you got it like, we've had an amazing, like Asia this week has been amazing. There's been some amazing moves. And it's like, well, you know, if you were trading on a huge, say if you had a 100k or a 200k account and you'd caught one or two of those moves, you'd be like, I'm done for the week. I've made even like 2% on a 100k account. You've made $2,000. You'd be like, take the week off sort of thing. So I don't like this music. No copyright. Copyright free music. Let's try this. Need to drop my little link. Pin. Hate the fact I can't stick with these streams. Wow, 144, that's commitment. Yeah. I mean, it's just Asia. London, get up. You could wake up early and trade London. I know for a fact if I was in Europe or in that time zone, there's absolutely zero chance I'd be waking up or staying up at Asia. I'd be going to bed early so I could wake up for London. There's no chance I'd be staying up for Asia. Like, yeah. Suppose you get some good moves. But London's sweet. London's with Aaron, usually banging. Love less stuff. Should have my lion scarf on. Where is my lion scarf? That's not good. I've lost my lion scarf. I don't know where it is. Yeah, good lads. Jeez, this music's too big, too much. Do I ever trade New York? Yeah, sometimes. Depends if I'm in the mood to stay up, because the news usually comes out like 10:30 most of the time. I'm usually done in Asia or London. Anyone taking shorts? I just mapped it up as, it's something that you could potentially see as valid. Hey mate, how are you? Am I still journaling? Thoughts on Excel or Notion for journaling compared to switching for an advanced platform? I still use Excel. I tried TradeZella for a bit, but I couldn't get it to import across, and it sort of just annoyed me. So I just went back to Excel just because it's super simple. But then we'd miss you. Yeah. Very true. This music's like 2011 techno. I wish I could play like some Rufus or something, but the copyright people will be onto me. No copyright hip hop and rap, they reckon. That's crap too. What changes did you make to be profitable? That's a great question. That is a great question. See if that music's any better. What changes did I make to be profitable? First off, you got to focus on trade to be a good trader and trade to follow the plan, and the money will follow. I think that's the biggest thing. The thing with trading is it's so counterintuitive that if you're chasing the money or you want to make money, you're not going to be as good at trading. Whereas if you're like anything, if you're following the process, staying consistent, showing up at the same times, following a plan, then the money will constantly follow. Obviously, just take in the early days, you can even look to limit yourself 1 to 2 trades a day if you're having a trouble with over trading. But really just process focused. If you focus on the process and you know every trade you're saying, okay, am I taking this trade because it matches the setup, it's a good trade, win or loss, is it going to be a good trade, or am I just taking the trade because I want to make money? And I think that's a big switch. It's like that thing, the man who enjoys walking will walk further than the man who likes a destination, which I think's pretty powerful, because if you enjoy what you're doing, you enjoy the process, you enjoy the journey, you enjoy following your plan, and you get satisfaction out of following your plan and sticking to your rules, as opposed to satisfaction out of the destination and the outcome, then the outcome will take care of itself. And it's all literally mindset. I'm a firm believer you could give someone a 100% win rate strategy, but if their psychology's bad, they'll lose money. All comes down to psychology. Lowering risk, that can help because you don't care as much about if the trade works out. Hopefully that might give you a couple of tips. I found that would help me. Higher time frames too, staying off the lower time frames. Hourly, yeah, I could. I mean, I think, if you start closing below this area, you could see it go lower. If you close below here, you could see it drive lower. If you hold this support and close back above, then you could look potentially there to flip it up into the highs, I think. What's that? 20 ticks. Do you get some jazz going? GJ busy just running without me. That's right. It's Asia. You'll get something in London if GJ's your thing. Would love to hear more on your process, for example, how you determine support and resistance. Yeah, get some jazz going. Yeah. Support and resistance, that's another good question. So what I'll do is, support and resistance, it is very subjective at the end of the day. If you're looking at charts like, if I just hide all this, if you're looking at charts like this, you're going to go, okay, well, there's a support zone here, there's a resistance zone there, which I think a lot of people get caught up on. What I'll do, I'll use support levels or zones. I'll come to the higher time frame. So it's a bit tricky, obviously, at all-time highs here. But if I come down to gold here, I'll come on like the 4-hour or hourly. And as we know, basic support 101, you look for where is price reacted to. So straight away, I see this level here. Support, 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 resistance, 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 support, support. So I'll look to, capture as many wicks as I can, maybe through here, just because it's a rough zone there. Obviously, here's a resistance, 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 support, support, support and resistance. And then maybe, somewhere down here, for example. And that way, if you do it on the higher time frame and it forms a zone, when you come to the lower time frame, you've got these nice, levels to work between. Whether, okay, this is clearly a previous support level. If price breaks that, we could look to sell down into the next support level. And okay, price has held that. I know that that's a higher time frame support level. So if we, start closing, and it's all about probabilities. If you start closing back above here, then you could probably buy into the next level, which if you look back across, and you could even refine, is here. Support, 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 support. There's support there, even maybe, even if you wanted to make it there. And, okay, once we start coming back above this support, there's a probability that price is going to move to the next level. Once you get to that next level, you can move to that level. And that's what I found also helped me, particularly with hourly and 30 minutes, is I'll come onto the charts and I'll see this, for example. I'll come on and go, okay, I always like to find a consolidation, so I'll draw this out. And in here, there's nothing that interests me. And I think this was a trade we actually took. As soon as we broke out here, you've got your liquidity grab, you've got a breakout, you're coming into pre-London, and then you've got clear highs to target. So rather than trying to call buys in this and sells in this, you just map out, okay, this is my, zone for the day, or this is my range for the day. And then once you break out, then take it. Same thing with here, chop, 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 chop. This, I think, is another trade. Just look for areas that, prices reacted to. Here, for example, there's obviously one, maybe like in here, resistance, resistance, support, support. Down here, support, resistance, support, support, support. Up here, resistance. So again, you start breaking above the support. Could you buy into that resistance? Maybe. That's sort of how I look at it. And I just look at it as rough levels, not exact zones, but just helps you with the probabilities and keeping the higher time frame in mind when you're on the smaller time frames. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, it is subjective at the end of the day. I try and zoom out as much as possible, and you can even flatten. I find if you flatten your charts, you know, you can see there's a support level there. There's obviously some sort of resistance level here. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, the annoying thing with trading, you've got these people that are on a mission. They're like, oh, what I teach is right and this is right and that's right. But the beauty about trading, everyone sees differently. Everyone comes onto the charts and sees something different. So for me, you know, support and resistance zones are never going to be the same as someone else's. But as we know, support and resistance is pretty, I guess, trading 101. So you just got to, I guess, analyze your charts and mark up your charts in a way that makes sense to you. Yeah. You just look for areas, and it can be, you don't have to be super technical. You just look for areas that prices bounced off. You know, come down here on the 30-minute. So obviously a support there, resistance, and a support down here. So as soon as you start breaking below here, you know, you're reacting to resistance, where could you go to? And obviously it's all hindsight, but yeah. Beauty of trading, no two charts will ever be the same. You guys will probably see something completely different to me. Oh. Quarter pip theory before. No. Never. I don't even know what that is. I just use volume and liquidity. That's pretty much it. That's why I love the FWA strategy and what Aaron teaches. It's just, honestly, since learning that, just completely changed the game. Yeah, unreal. Little reaction here. If any newer guys do want to, you know, learn more about the strategy, I got a little link to the community in the chat if you want to check it out, or you can just tune into the live streams, Asia and London. Plenty of free value there. That's what I did. Just for a month or so, tuned in, watched it, and I was like, you know what, this looks like something that is good. And you know, you can look back at charts and you see the simplicity of charts. All the charts and everything shared. There's no indicators, there's no gaps. Yeah, Aaron's amazing at gold. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's I mean, obviously you're not mates with too many people that trade, but I've never seen anyone that's so like just in tune with the markets. I remember when we went around Vietnam and he did that 5K account, and he had the 5K in there, and within, I think, a week and a half, it was at like 11 or 12K or something crazy, just doing like 0.25s and 0.5s. And I was just like, wow, he's very, very good trader. Yeah. As I've said before, that's why I'm like, yep, I'm going to learn what you do, because I like you as a person, and what you're teaching obviously works. And he's still humble too, like, he's still so understated with live, like how he lives, and no flashy BS. But he's probably, you know, a better trader than half of these gurus in America and stuff. He's just a good bloke, absolute top bloke. I'm not saying that to toot his own horn or whatever, but just because we've become good mates, and just as a guy, like as a mate, yeah, absolute legend. Absolute legend. Yeah, same as me, Adam. That's what drew me to it. You know, how he managed losses and the psychology and everything. But it's good though for the guys that are in the community. You know, it's good to see you all there sticking with it and sharing ideas and stuff. It's awesome because it's such a it's such a great place. We've got a good group of people in there, and people come and go, but if you stick with it, like you can absolutely smash it. We're getting a little rejection here, but you know, what did we say? I deleted my support level. Where did we say it was? Like here? Closed below. So there is a probability it may come down here. What does he do when he cuts trades earlier than price goes away? Nothing. He just goes great management, because it's like anything, you can only react with all the information you've got available to you at the time. So if that was the best decision at the time and price goes your way, so be it, wasn't your trade. Yeah, 100%, Sam. And honestly, like, trading aside, I'll vouch for the guy as a person. I've traveled a bit and spent a fair bit of time together and stuff. He's an absolute legend, like, as a guy. Obviously an absolute insane trader. But I think that's important, you know, if you're learning from people, you want to actually like them as a person. All these guys selling courses that you look at and you're like, you're an absolute tool. Like, I wouldn't want to be seen in a room with you. I think it's pointless, because then you subconsciously don't believe in, you know, what they're teaching or what they got to say. Seem like a pretty good bloke to me. Oh, try to be. Just big on, like, treading lightly. Don't take on other people's baggage. Do right by people. It's like trading. If you do the right thing, then, you know, everything will take care of itself in the end. If you make fast money by screwing people over, it'll be sweet. But, you know, 10, 20 years time, you'll be nowhere and ruin your reputation. Ah, for sure. Like, we were laughing. Obviously, Aaron's been trading futures for ages. And then we're laughing, you know, when all these prop firms are getting shut down and everything. We're like, watch this. There'll be all these courses, all these Forex gurus will all of a sudden be futures gurus, and there'll be futures courses drop in. And sure enough, what happens? It's like, oh, typical. Just in it for a quick buck. Play some guitar. Ning. I'm so sad. I broke my my acoustic guitar I've had for like 10 years. I was tuning it the other day, and because it's the peg, the tuning peg at the top, I don't know if you can see that. It, like, because it's like this old bone, it like snapped in two. Because that's what it's meant to be like, the tuning peg. And it snapped. Sing Goldie a ballad. Do any of you guys play instruments or any other, you know, hobbies outside of trading? I like obviously sport. I like golf. I like guitar. I don't mind going for a skate every now and then, like just on a longboard, not like tricks or that sort of thing. Yeah, jam and trade, absolutely. So this hourly you'll probably find will have a huge wick to the downside. Visibility not so clear. It looks sweet. Hey, where'd my arrow go? Ah, there it is. That's another good question. I love being back home in Australia, but I'm getting the itch to travel again. But I've started another business since I've been back, so that's sort of got a lot of my attention and resources at the moment, trying to build that. So I probably won't be able to travel till hoping Bali next year. But yeah, something I wanted to do for a while. That's why I'm only doing it like 2 days a week streaming, just got other stuff to take care of. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. I think there could be some nice targets up here. Let's get out a level. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. You start closing back above that level. How's that 30 looking? Move that out the way. I want to try to get to Europe next year. Europe next summer is the goal. Do 2 or 3 months in Europe. I was going to do it this year, but I came home and I'm like, oh, I need a break. 6 months was a long time to be away, particularly in Asia. I love Australia. We're so lucky to live here. So lucky. So lucky. So, as I've been saying, what do we got? Where's the 5 minute? You've now got lows to risk off. And highs to target. Again, yes, that could drive or whatever, but the how I'd look at it is this is a low to risk off. I'd sort of do it backwards in my analysis, where I'll look for my risk. Where can I manage my risk first? Is there a low I've got to risk off? Okay, there's my low to risk off. Does the entry to me matter? Like, yes, sort of. You obviously want to get a good, decent entry, but yeah. That's my low to risk off. So it's something I'd look as, forming the basis of our bigger idea. You got that 15 closing in 3 minutes here, which is going to do that. Yeah, I use Top Step as well. I've just got a funded with my funded futures. But yeah, always looking to add Top Step. I still think Top Step I think they're pretty good for what they offer. I haven't had a payout with Top Step, but I've been funded with them maybe like 3 times now. But I usually just, the first 2 times I was traveling, and then recently, it's like that with funded accounts. But my funded futures will be interesting to see because I've heard about them. So I've got them set up. How's my funded? Not sure, mate. I only got my funded account logins yesterday, so I haven't used them yet. Grab the lows, close bullish, grab the highs, close doji. No, I haven't been. I've just actually put some money in a little personal account to get back to trading personal because I haven't done it in probably 6 or 8 months, but I've just sort of been chipping away at prop firms. No, they don't, Brad. Most of them are on TradingView, Tradeovate. Oh, I think Rhythmic. And maybe, I don't think C-Trader. I think it's mainly Tradeovate, NinjaTrader, all the usual mob. Yeah, Top Step X is it's a nice platform. Very good platform.
Order filled.
Order filled. Let's take a little one, Connie. Feel it out, see what the fills are like. Where are we? Yeah, seeing that thing is like sleep paralysis, but you're sitting there hearing order filled, order filled. Any trades yet? Yeah, I'm looking to give this a crack. Personally, I got lows to risk off, so give it a feel out. Travel setup looked like it was pretty much just my MacBook. I did have an iPad for a point of time, but I ended up not really using it too much, to be honest. Didn't really use it. It was more annoying to take around. Getting a nice push here. Grab 4-hour lows. Now, you know, what do we do when we grab lows? Where's the next stop potentially? If we grab lows, what do we need to grab next usually? Long off the 3 minute. There you go. Lows to risk off. Yeah, that's about what I got. Yeah, I think, again, you know, you look at this, you go, oh, where are my targets? Zoom out, 4 hour. What's this? Okay. There's our 4 hour lows. What have we done? We've taken a 4 hour low. Where's a high probability we may end up next if we've taken the 4 hour low in an overall bullish trend? 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. As soon as you drop down to the 30, there's your levels. You just, and that way it makes it so much cleaner. Nice, Brad. Good stuff. I'm up about 12 at the moment. It's about 120. Hold on. Let me reset the, it does this. Sorry, guys. It does that sometimes. It like lags out the transition. Sorry. Yeah, that's about where I ended up. Yeah, sorry guys. You have to, if it does happen, yeah, that was awesome. Can you please let me know, because I have to reset the capture because sometimes it freezes. So I appreciate you letting me know. Otherwise I would have been yapping and you would have had no idea what I was going on about. It's my first trade on the funded 50K. Yeah, base hits are at 100%. 100%. Take your 15, 20 ticks. You got a nice trend line coming down here too, so even up into there, you know, that's 30 ticks. That's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Getting a nice little push now. That's what I focused on when I was in Bali that changed my trading. You know, when I was struggling a little bit, I just came into the markets and I just said 20 ticks, 15 to 20 ticks. If I get more, sweet. If not, 15 to 20 ticks, you're chilling. Even on one contract, 20 ticks, one contract, 200 USD, that's 300 Australian dollars. You do that 3 times a week, that's 900 Aussie dollars, which is, you know, a base salary at a job. 3 times a week, 320 ticks of one contract. And that's how you need to think of it. Base hits. You know, you might catch 25, you might catch 30, but if you're struggling with consistency, just target, just come under the charts. All I need is 20 ticks. Get your 20 ticks, practice your shut and the lappy. 20 ticks, shut. 20 ticks, shut. Appreciate you guys tuning in as well. Drop a little like for the stream if you can. To be honestly, mate, not really. Like, that's 20 ticks. This move, you know, you take a piece out of this move. That's 20 ticks, one candle. This move, that's 20 ticks. Like, it's not that tricky in the nicest way possible. Goldie moves so nicely. Yeah, definitely. That's what I've been trying to do. You can see I've trailed it below, rather than having it here, my risk, rather than going break even, trailing it below a 15-minute, which is pushed, is what I've been trialing. But I was just saying, for people that are struggling with consistency and struggling to hit it, like get the consistency and the confidence, just lock in 15 to 20 ticks, build those base wins, build your confidence, and then you can let it run and refine. Depends on them, Jordan. A lot of them have like, you got to have 5 days above a certain amount before they'll pay you, sort of thing. Yeah, when's that 30 gonna close? Very soon. What's that? It makes your risk like, yes, 6 ticks? 992, not even. Hate the ones because it's reals, because I can't let this trade run. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, they have them there to encourage good trading and build up base hits. I guess the good thing with the consistency is that, you know, if you have 5 $200 days, that's $1,000. That's your money. You can withdraw that. So it's not like you don't get paid on it. Traders starting out, do you advise setting hard stops? I mean, I can't advise, but stop losses are there to protect capital. If the market moves against you, that's the point of the stop loss. Tempted to close. I think this is going to drive much higher, but you know, it may grab those 15 lows. It's only 6 ticks. If it takes me out, the trade was still valid, but I think it's going to push down a bit. Out for 20, good stuff. Yeah, I don't think it quite reached 20. It did reach 20. Maybe it got a different fill on here. Laggy now. Maybe I have to put it back to trading view. Is it lagging still? No, we're back. Yeah, it's just trading view. That's annoying. Bum, bum, bum. Could you see price pop down into these 4-hour lows? Maybe. Could see that. We don't know. That's the beauty. You don't control it. We do not control it. What am I looking at? Is this still going? Yeah, good. Yeah, you could be popping these 4-hour lows. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think it took me out for like 6 ticks, which is fine. As I said, I've been trialing keeping my stop below the 15 rather than break even, because that would have tagged you and then kept running. But good trade. On to the next. We manage risk, you know. You're like, you could have secured, for me it was like 16 ticks, but 16, 17 ticks I think it ran up. But I've got all these, like I got 140 ticks, 60 ticks. But, you know, like I said, for the newer guys, base hits can be so important. Just take those 16, 20 ticks. Pardon me. Cheers, guys. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yeah, we're grabbing those 4-hour lows now. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Good one. Not today, did he? Happy together. Look at that. What are we seeing there? What are we seeing here? Wizardry. Ooh. Let's see. That's a nice 4-hour level there. See how this 15 closes. How good's jazz music? I'll be back. Morning, mate. Good morning. Good morning. Pardon me. Is that rain? Maybe. How's the stream going? It's not too laggy? No, it looks sound. Sweet. Let's see. Pardon me. Bling. See what Goldie is up to. G'day, Jack. No, I haven't, man. Usually you have to drag where the order is, you drag it up or down depending on if you want your take profit or stop, if that's what you mean. I haven't heard of that though personally before. Have not heard of that. Used it fine till now. Yeah, strange. Yeah, not sure, mate. Not sure. Very, very strange. Straight into that 4-hour level. GJ buys, nice. Nice. What have we got on? GJ buys, nice. Yeah, look at this hourly rejection. It's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Even up into like there. Good stuff, good stuff. The thing is too, you'll probably find a lot of people are looking at in this. So with something like that, into stops potentially. Good stuff. Nice one. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully there's some value there. Pardon me. You're now rocking. How's the guys that have been trading copper? How's that been going? How's copper been going? Yeah, it does. Hey, I've been like looking at. That was a forward test that I did yesterday. Obviously, the risk to reward wasn't that great, but. Oh. Still got me. I think I lagged out for a second then. Oh, he's still clear, Houston. I just got a huge thing of lag. Pardon me. We're back. How's this? Is this stream? Is it lagging? Yeah, it's got that. I don't know why it does this. I don't know why it does this. Is this stream? Hey mate, good morning, good morning. Yeah, a bit of a lag. Sorry guys. Not sure why it does that. See you mate, thanks for joining in. Looks like it should be back to normal now. Can't really do too much about it, unfortunately. Nah, it wouldn't be you, Jack. It's the internet here isn't always the greatest. Let me put a hat on. It's not the best thing. It's only like 30 or 40 down, but it's all hooked up to the building. It's all wired into the building, so I can't change it, unfortunately. I've lost my Lions scarf too, which is a pain. I'm in Brisbane, man. Brisbane. Brisbane. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah. Yeah, I know the internet's not the best, but I can't really do much about it. So, at least it seems like it works more or less when it's not lagging. Need to fix my hands right. Yeah, it's a little bit messy price action here, unfortunately. We're sort of chopping around. Nah, I haven't really missed much, mate. We're just looking at, this sort of thing, but there's not really much volume. Volume's been a bit annoying, which we can't really control, so it is what it is. You just wonder, like, could we maybe even see gold come down even lower? Maybe. Fill this wick in. Very maybe. Very, very maybe. So. Yeah, Starlink looks sick. Sometimes didn't get top or bottom wick. It depends, mate, if it's an aggressive entry. It's all, for me, it's all just having clear lows to risk off. Clear lows. And obviously, because I've been trading the strategy a while and I have confidence to an extent in my levels and analysis, sometimes I will just risk off those lows and take the trade. Pre-grand final, low volume. Yeah, I was just saying, Chris, I can't... I don't know where my Lions scarf is. Maybe I'll go look for it quickly. We can't really do much as hourly's just opened and pushing down. So Doji pushing down could grab those lows, pop up. Not really sure. I'm going to see if I can find this scarf. Got it. There it is. Oh. That's what we need. That's what we need. I hope we win the granny. I mean, I actually have a good feeling about it because last year obviously lost it, and then we've had such a crazy run to actually get back in the grand final. I think I got a good feeling about it. I'm really hoping they pull through. You'd probably be needing to see the hourly flip here because you're sort of back in this range. Like, it's a little bit tricky. I'm gonna have to jump off in probably around 12:30, around that 30-minute close. Just 'cause I got some other stuff I gotta do. See you, Simon. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays. So look forward to seeing you on the next one, mate. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Gold is following bit and patterns. Oh, yeah, nice. I don't really trade crypto. Have a good day, Simon. Thanks, mate. The other thing that helps, get yourself a Rubik's Cube. Learn how to solve this sucker. Helps you sit on your hands. We'll shuffle it up. I think he said he might be jumping on today, but definitely back to normal next week. But I think he said he was thinking of doing one, I believe. But I know he's been spending time with his dad, so it's good for him to have some time away. Definitely well earned. See, let's solve it. Let's get it solved. See you, Dossie. You too, mate. Go the Lions. I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you soon, mate. What do you think of the jazz we got playing, Chris? Bit of slow jazz. It's like elevator music. Getting there. I should keep that on. It's a bit hot actually with this scarf on. Funny that. Almost there. Alright, this is the best bit. It's where the magic happens. Ready? I don't know if you can see this. Ready? Ta-da! Yeah, you don't realize, like when the power goes out, you don't realize till it's gone. You're like, wow, we're actually so reliant on it. Yeah, exactly. Can't do a whole lot. Da, 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 da. W, nice, nice, nice. Did you get it, Gabe? It's the same little line we drew up when we first jumped on. It's just liquidity. No other crap needed on your chart. It's as simple as it needs to be. Trading in a show, yeah, man. Entertainment. Second Rubik's toy, no, I don't. The reason behind this, when I was traveling, because I had so many boats and buses and trains and stuff to catch with like no Wi-Fi or whatever, I just bought this and I'm like, I'm going to learn how to solve it. And there's all the algorithms, so I just learned, and it's sort of just muscle memory. So that's where that came from. This sucker's been around Asia with me. This guy. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay now, unfortunately. There's like 10 seconds, which is a bit longer than usual. See you, Chris. Yeah, I'm going to jump off shortly as well. I got a couple of things I need to get done today. All the best, mate. Got to bounce, got to bounce. See you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll see you next Wednesday. Hope you have a great weekend. Guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm probably going to call it soon as well. No worries. Cheers, Jordan. Have a good one, mate. I'm just soaking some knowledge in and waiting for my payout. Oh, nice. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, the strategy we trade's so simple, but it works so well. So well. So well. Sweetly, thank you, mate. Hope you have a great weekend. Cheers, Gabe. Cheers, mate. Have a great weekend, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. I think the fact that, again, you didn't grab these, like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of people with their stop losses above these highs. So you got this trend line, you got these two liquidity levels, and you've got all these 4-hour highs that haven't been taken. So overall, I do like these levels for the guys that are still on. That's probably what I'm going to be watching, I think. But we've got 20 likes. Drop a little like for the stream, guys, if you haven't already. Help get the algo pumping. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'll wait for this 30 to close, guys, then I'm going to jump off. But yeah, if you get closures above here, we've got some nice highs to target. Cheers, Gabe. You too, mate. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a great weekend. See how this 30 closes. Cheers, mate. Have a great weekend. That's it. Hit the likes, guys. Hit the likes. Closures above. Again, I think, these liquidity areas are important. You've now had a liquidity grab that would make sense to risk off, like around here. So that's what you sort of base your risk on. I can't obviously tell you the exact things. I'm not allowed to give advice, but they're the levels that sort of make sense. I'll jump off when this 30 closes, guys. Make sure you guys, if you're not already, drop a subscribe, because Wednesdays and Fridays I'll jump on. I'll do a little like schedule thing so you know what time the stream's starting if you want to tune in. Four minutes. Cheers, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Cheers, cheers. Pardon me. Yeah, we're going to get this 30 close in a minute. Slow grind on Goldie. Do I have the journal link? It's not really a link. No, it's just like an Excel thing. I don't really have a link for it. Sorry, mate. See how this 30 closes. This hourly's probably, yeah, you know, nice bit of buying pressure there. Would be lovely. I'll just wrap this up as the 30's closing, but I would absolutely love to see this hourly flip and start driving. That's probably what I would be looking for. You know, 30 close, this hourly continues, even up into previous hourly highs, 33 ticks, which is still fantastic. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. Coming into London, you've created this liquidity, you've driven down grab lows, and now you've got some nice highs to target. So I think that will be a very nice play. I'm just watching back to make sure you've got it. Sweet. All right. I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. The 30 is just about to close. You've held this support level here, support, closing back above, so and clear highs to target. So I think, you know, if this hourly can start flipping, there could be some nice opportunities. But yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you all have a great weekend. And drop a subscribe, drop a like. If you want to learn the strategy, I've got a little link in the chat to the community, so feel free to click on that. If not, have a great weekend. I'll see you all next Wednesday. Appreciate it.